Listen, I don't know where you guys are at. I don't know how many of you believe in Jesus. I don't know if all of you believe in Jesus. All I know is this. Look. Listen up. Listen up. The end of that song to me is the key to life, at least for me. And it was this. You guys heard my story today, right? Somebody abused me. On top of that, my family split up. There's a lot of stuff going on. I was really, there were times I remember debating with my dad about like science and evolution and all this other stuff. And I was like, there's no way God can be real because of this, this, and this, and this, and this, and all this other stuff, right? I remember doing that. But what's crazy is I never looked at the root of why I did that. See, because most of our behavior, there's like a root reason why we make that decision. If we want friends, sometimes we compromise and we make dumb decisions because we want friends, right? There's always a root reason to something. If somebody, like, I don't know about you guys, I'm not gonna make you raise your hands, but I remember one time keeping a haircut that I barely even liked because some girl that I liked said it was nice. It's like, I didn't even like it. I didn't really like it, but she was like, oh, that's cute. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll stay looking at this for a while. I was like, so we make these dumb decisions based off of a desire that we have or an experience that we have. And for me, I chose not to believe in God because of what happened to me. The end of the song says this. It was people who had done me wrong, but Jesus showed me how to live. Redemption is what the gospel is. The reason that I made that decision originally to walk away from God and be like, yo, you can't be real, was because I was molested. My parents did split up. And I saw what they did and I was like, hold up, you guys said that Christians aren't supposed to do that, so this whole thing must not be real for real, right? And when I really look at all those situations, it was people who were acting in disobedience to what God said. Because here's the thing, Jesus made it really simple. And by the way, Jesus is a real person who existed, and any historian who's credible believes that. You could ask an atheist historian, a straight-up atheist, and he cannot tell you that Jesus didn't exist because there's way too much evidence for him existing. So that's just what it is. And so don't think, oh, Jesus is like a fairy tale Santa Claus thing. Like, no, he's a real person. We just don't learn about him in school because it's offensive to people. It's what it is. Jesus was a real person who said some real stuff.
The lights are fucking with him.
And he said this. This is the main thing he said. For one, we have all messed up, so he came. He was a sacrifice for sin. He died on the cross and he rose. And he said anyone who trusts in him and believes in him will be forgiven. But what the main command he wants us to live out as people is just it's really simple. You know what it is? Love God and love people. That's it. That's all we're supposed to do. No, seriously. Because if you think about that, loving God and loving people. Like, all right, bro, that's a nice phone. Do you want me to take it and keep it? Why? It's yours, right? So, for me to love him as I love myself is really simple. It's just, this is as simple as it gets. Look, this dude doesn't want his phone taken, so I'm not going to take it. We don't even need a command that says, like, don't steal the phone. Because you know that if you put yourself in his position and that's his phone, you don't want someone to take your phone. Girls, you don't want me to, like, sneak up behind you and shave off all your hair, right? Because that'd be messed up. It's like if I was up here and Kiki was just like, you know what, that's a good idea. That would be a problem, right?